Hey everyone, it's Ben from Grazia Grips. Today's video is a quick overview of how to just put this on your stick. I know our whole goal is to make it a lot like hockey tape or putting it on like a simple lizard skins, but there is some other things we just want to make this to have you aware of while you're putting it on. Now we're doing a face-off stick today. We got some blue on the bottom. This is a full-length grip, but I'm going to be cutting this all in half so you guys can see how much you're going to be getting for face-off guys or whatever your preferences are. And maybe you just want to cut it down because you don't want this much on the bottom. So you see how much you're really getting left over with every purchase. So here we go. I'm going to cut it in half really quick. And then after this, we'll obviously be getting into what's going on. Now while I'm cutting this, just want to give you guys the heads up. This does not need any finishing tape. However, in order for that, to be true and valid, is you need to make sure when you finish wrapping it on the bottom, as I'm going to show you in this, it needs to be overlapping on the actual grip. It's not going to, you can't have it be overlapping some of it on the grip and then some of it off of the grip and just on the shaft, or else anytime any moisture or anything, your hands rub or whatever, it'll come off quick. So we just want to give you that heads up while we're doing this now. Now when you're peeling this off, all right, do not peel it from the back side. You'll be spending a lot of time stressing yourself out, and that's just unnecessary. So what you want to do is you want to peel from the right. Just put your fingernail right behind the suede part, and then it'll come off pretty smooth, as you'll see right now what I'm doing. Okay? Pulling it off, boom, there it is, ready to go. Don't feel bad if your fingers touch it a little bit. Obviously, just like any other adhesive, you want to be careful with how much oil from your fingers gets on it, just so that you're not taking too much stick away. All right, so now as I'm putting it on the stick, just like anything else, get it nice and flush, obviously getting it as close as I can to the top, face off guys. Now when you're doing this first wrap around, don't be afraid to give it a little extra pull. All right, give it some love, it's all right. And then as you get it all the way across, I'm going to have it just overlap a slight bit as it goes there. Now this part is the cool part. This is not a tapered grip, so you can pull it a little bit more because, again, like I said, it's not tapered, so it's not going to automatically go down the stick. So all you got to do now, you pull it just a little bit more, and then you pull it down. If you see a little bit of wrinkle, all right, if you're picky like me, all I do is once I see that wrinkle, I pull it back a little bit, and then as I put it on the next time, I rub my thumb on it, and that smooths everything out so that it's good to go. All right, so again, I'll pull it back a little tiny bit, I'll redo it just so I can line it up better because I'm super picky. So now it's on there good. All right, now it's smooth, everything's good to go. And here's a good little picture of it. You'll see starting to pull it down, a little wrinkle, but that'll fade as we get going on with the rhythm. All right, so I'm going, boom, just knocking this out. And again, as you're doing this, you see I'm just pulling back, the paper backing a little bit, and I'm pulling it. You don't want to pull it super tight, just enough. You should feel the tension as you're pulling it, all right? So I'm going, boom, just knocking this out all the way down. And you get to be the judge how much you want to overlap it. If you're a guy who likes to overlap it a good amount, go for it. If you're like me, I like to get as little overlap as possible because I don't like the grooves really getting there. I strongly don't encourage you to do it like Voot Grips goes with their stuff, which, hey, good for them that they don't need to do overlaps, but I just want to, we use a different adhesive, so an overlap is strongly recommended. All right, so I'm getting as close as I can to the edge, and I'm just going all the way down. All right, and again, pulling it, getting some good tension on it, but nothing too much so that it doesn't feel super weird when you're finished off. All right, so it's going. Here we go. Going. It's not going to be a perfect one. I'm trying to get this done quick for you guys. Right here. All right, now I'm at the end. Okay. Don't want to take the backing completely off because now is what you're going to want to do is kind of pull it up. Again, you can stretch it, but don't stretch too much. So I'm here, pull it up. I'm barely having it overlap. Again, getting any wrinkles out that I see because I don't like those wrinkles at all. All right. And then, as you see here, it is not going to overlap onto the stick anymore. It is now completely overlapped on the grip. So now that I have that, boom, I'm going to push it down, obviously, just like any other grip, any hockey tape. there it is. Do what you got to do with it. Get everything on there nice and smooth. However you prefer to do that. Gloves, no gloves, whatever. But it's your finished product. Plenty of space for the glove and everything for face-off guys. And again, if you wanted to cut a little bit more, but here's how much I got left over. So you can easily get 2 face-off sticks done with it, or 1 full one at the bottom. Whatever you guys prefer with this. So want to encourage you guys with that while you're buying it, knowing that you're going to have more in it than just for that one little wrap. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever else, and question, a comment, whatever, on YouTube as well. If you want to watch as well another video I'm going to be posting in regards to removing this, because the adhesive is really strong, you're going to want to watch that, or else you're going to deal with a lot of maintenance afterwards. So click the link, or however I'm going to figure out how to do this tech stuff, because I'm not the best at technology. Also, you can click the link to watch our promotion video to see what this company is mainly about. While we're selling grips, we're obviously here for our man Jesus. He's the Lord. So God bless you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and hope this helps.